Well, with the start of the new year, many of us are, of course, looking forward to what 2023 will bring. But one researcher looked back at what headlines were predicting for this year 1 century ago.
Pretty fascinating. And Paul Ferry from the University of Calgary put some of the best newspaper clips together in a now viral Twitter thread. And Paul is joining us to talk about what he found. Paul, thanks for being with us. I want to get to the predictions because they're really good. But first, tell us about how you went about compiling all of this, because I'm guessing there wasn't a lot of it available online, a lot of time in front of the microfiche.
Well, that used to be how we had to do it, but in the last maybe 5 years, you've been able to find some of the things online now.
Okay, so tell me about how you went about finding some of these predictions. You just were basically looking through old articles. Did you have specific papers in mind? Was there someone back then who did these types of predictions?
Yeah, no. I mean, it's really just a little sort of investigative reporting type thing where you sort of look through some of the online archives that exist. There's a great one from the Library of Congress, for instance, that has lots of newspapers from before 1930.
All right, let's go through some of the predictions. Some of them were pretty eerie. Some were really off the mark, but they were all really, really interesting. What were some of the ones that you thought rose to the top first?
Well, so I mean, my very favorite, which I mean probably hasn't really come true, was the prediction that there'd be no more hard work by 2023. There was an electrical expert who claimed that he foresaw a future of 4-hour workdays.
Wow.
4-hour workdays.
Okay. Well, I hope that comes true. That didn't happen.
We'll give that one some more time.
Maybe
in the next century. Okay. One of the other things, which is, we've got an order here, but I'm going to go off order. Watch-size radio telephones. Please explain what they meant by that.
Yeah, no, so there's great prediction about sort of communication technology. So what does it say here? By 2023, there will be no mail between New York and San Francisco. Watch-size radio telephones will keep everybody in communication with the ends of the earth.
Okay, and speaking of communication, they even had some predictions on journalism itself.
Yeah, no, so it said by 2023, newspapers would already be dead for 50 years. So they're hanging in there.
Well, there's a lot of articles that you found that dealt with men's and women's fashion, something about men wearing curls in their hair and women shaving their heads. Tell us what that prediction was.
Yeah, no, it was a couple of different ones. Beauty seemed to be an obsession at the time, maybe, but men are supposed to have curly hair this year, and women were blackening their teeth and shaving their heads. Though at the same time, actually,
something. Men wearing skirts.
Yeah, no, there was lots of things like this. I mean, it all kind of combined to another prediction, which said all of us will be beautiful. Which I mean, hey, maybe.
Yeah, we can all make ourselves beautiful. Lots of makeup, lots of stuff you can do to make yourself beautiful. Okay, did they have any other predictions, maybe going beyond 2023? Have you started to look at maybe 2030 or anything like that?
Yeah, no, so definitely it seems like the century mark is for probably just the fact that we have 10 fingers or a big number for us. So there's lots of predictions for basically every year going forward for 100 years from now. You don't see flying cars until maybe the 1930s or 40s.
Okay.
All right, we'll see what you come up with next year. Paul Ferry from the University of Calgary. Nice to talk with you. Thanks for being here.
Happy to be here.
All right.